So they found out, like, if you have a particular problem and how you have to correct that particular muscle in your body, osteopathies know. Osteopathy, they manipulate a particular muscle or tissue or bone so that, you feel normal, you feel better. And devas are there to bring you comfort. The job is to provide comfort in this gross creation. The gross creation is ruled, managed by the subtle one, and the subtle energy is what is called devas.
Vidyam cha yastadvedo bhayagum saha avidyaya mrityum tirtva vidyaya mritamashnute.
Work on the subtle and work on the gross. Consciousness is everything, but knowing that consciousness is everything, you can't eat everything. But for your physical well-being, you have to be very discreet in what you should eat, what you should not eat, what is good for the body, what is not good for the body. You can't say, anyway, see, all this is Brahman, all is consciousness, it's all me only, this is also part of me, let me eat anything what I want. It doesn't work that way. Right? So that discrimination, unfortunately, this Advaita knowledge has been misunderstood and misused by many people. You will see people matted here, just lying down anywhere and say everything is same and all is Brahman. And good, but you have not understood the very basics. They don't bother to clean or cut their nails or all is Brahman, what is there to do? Anyway, we are going to die one day. In the name of Advaita, they are torturing one's body. If you go to Kumbh Mela, you'll see people putting fire all over, fire in their hand, everywhere, sitting, doing tapas. Upanishads does not agree with those sort of things. The scriptures do not give sanction to such practices. Someone said he's a very great saint. What does he do? He's standing in one leg for last 30 years. So what did he get by standing in one leg for so long? Torturing one's body is not Advaita. It's not the Vedanta. Or sitting and doing some puja from morning till night and chanting the whole time is also not Vedanta. Yeah, rituals, ceremonies, they have their importance. They create certain subtle vibration, subtle energy. They are working, they are the means to work on the subtle level. But not one who is totally immersed in it day and night and not take care of anything else. So the wise one marches in life, crosses the ocean of death by avidya and attains immortality through vidya.
Gurudev, we live life with desires to gain something, either material pleasures or spiritual solace. But once we attain the divinity, Upanishad tells us to live for 100 years. Is it not a punishment to live life without getting anything in return?
You are just looking at one dimension of getting. You think joy is only in getting. I've made it very clear yesterday. There is a joy in contributing, in giving. Live life for others who need you. Okay, for some, to some time in life, get, but afterwards start giving also. When you are a student, your whole focus is getting your qualification. But what is the point if you're just trying to qualify yourself to the age of 80? You're going to one school after another school after another school and studying. What use? How you have put to use all that you have studied? Somewhere you have to put to use. Similarly, you acquire for some time. After you have acquired enough, now you start disseminating it.
Dear Guruji, yesterday you talked about giving versus wanting. We from childhood have been surrounded with examples of wanting more money, more time, more knowledge. We are also taught to constantly ask God for things in our prayers. I am tired of this asking. How can I come out of this state of want?
You have already done it. When you say, I'm tired of asking, relax. Even without asking, you are being given. You will get it. That's it. You will ask only when you are not so confident that you will get it. I never asked anything, even my parents. My parents would wonder why you are not asking. I know when you are giving to my sister, you will give me also. I said, I will get it anyway. Why should I ask? So you will get it. You should have that confidence. Mom and dad is going to anyway give you. And you saw it, they are giving to your sisters, and they will give you also. So never asked anything. Either confidence or when you know you have asked, you got it. Never mind. Don't feel guilty about it. You have asking, ask. Ask, it shall be given, right? One thing keep in mind, be spontaneous. Be spontaneous. Clarity in mind, purity in heart, spontaneity in action. You felt like asking, ask. You feel no need. Don't have to sit and chew on it. Oh, I should ask, I should not. No. It makes you lose your spontaneity, your innocence, and the present moment. Got it?
Gurudev, you had mentioned yesterday about darshan shakti. So does that mean that each sense of a fully blossomed, of an enlightened one, does the work of all other senses? Please explain.
To everybody it is true, not just enlightened. You simply have to be little quiet and calm inside. Yeah.
Gurudev, my son says that God is everywhere, and if so, he can pray at home and not go to the temple with me. How do I explain him?
Yeah. You should use your logic and how you want to explain. Though air is everywhere, near the fan you can feel it more. That could be one example. These temples are not just, don't take it only as a place where God is there. It's a place of social, cultural bonding, or creating some sort of, sanskaras in children. That is one thing you can say. But when someone doesn't want to do something, they can find some logic to not to do it. And when you want to do something, then also you can find some logic how you should do it. But it is immaterial. All that needed is you have to see the tendency of the mind of the children, where it goes. I heard that once it so happened, a professor asked Swami Vivekananda. He asked in the classroom, suppose in the street you find a book of philosophy and some money, what you would take? The Swami Vivekananda said, I will take money. And he said, what? Yeah, you only take what you don't have. Because the professor said, no, look, I would take up the philosophy book, he said, the book of wisdom. He says, you only take what you don't have. So, we can find logic to prove our point in any way. And the same professor who was so irritated with Swami Vivekananda, because the way he dresses, the way he was, Swami Vivekananda went and sat in the same table in the restaurant when he was having some food. Then the professor said to him, look, a pig and a bird cannot sit on the same place and have food. Then Swami Vivekananda said, yes, I can fly away anytime. You tell me, I will fly away to another place immediately. So man with the self-knowledge will not get angry at the time. You call me pig and blah, 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 and fight with each other. See, you are so confident. So when you are confident, then you are not ruffled with somebody saying, oh, this is no good, puja is no good, worship is no good, temple is no good. Okay, so what? You don't get rattled by it because you know there is meaning, there is purpose in everything, and there is no meaning and no purpose in anything. Anything you do, anything in this creation, it's completely meaningless, purposeless, because it's just a game. Games do not have a purpose. Don't even tell me that the purpose of game is to gain joy. No. Game is an expression of joy. You are happy and then you kick the ball. This is the real game. And if you are waiting for the goal to happen and then find the joy, you are not playing a game. Because the whole time since you make a goal, since you make the ball enter into the net, you are not enjoying. You are not expressing life. Do you see what I am saying? If you are happy, you kick the ball and it goes to the goal, then the whole process is an expression of joy. The whole process is game, real play. The whole universe is considered a play of consciousness. Because it's just playing, it's just kicking the ball from this corner to that corner. And stopping it there and kicking it back this side. It's a soccer game. I know many soccer fans are with us today in the webcast from America, here also, yeah. Many soccer fans all over Europe and America, they have joined us today. Today the war has become a game and game has become a war. This is the unfortunate thing. It's a spiritual knowledge which makes you realize life is a game. And a game is an expression of life. Life is a game, and game is nothing but an expression of joy. You are happy and you just want to go and celebrate. Don't have to open the vodka. Vodka, isn't it vodka? What is that? You are bubbling joy. Express your life in games.
Gurudev, Vineet from Australia is asking how to maintain balance between avidya and vidya. How do we know we have it already?
Do you know how to ride a bicycle? How do you maintain the balance? When you go to left, do you go to right? You will be falling left and you will falling right. Just know how you balance a bicycle. How you ride a motorbike or a bicycle. Exactly the same way. Got it? Just do it. Whenever you are out of balance, something pinches you inside. Just listen to that. Don't justify that pinch. If you're so much caught up with your own family, with your mine, my family, this thing, then something pinches. Oh, I have not done something. And if you're completely ignoring home and on the other side, then also something pinches you. Right? Listen to that inner voice.
Salman and Salim from India are asking, Gurudev, you have said that even one step in knowledge, and you can never go back into Asura Loka. If my parents have not stepped into this knowledge, will they doom?
You know, when you are walking the path of knowledge, a portion of your merit also goes to your parents. And a portion goes to your children too. You might have noticed here, many of you, after you getting into the path, your parents have started seeing things differently. How many of you have this experience? There is a change in the attitude of your own parents. This happens as children. That's why children bring liberation to parents. Many times they said, if there are no kids, there is no liberation. Because if you have missed out on something, your kids, their variations complement you. Yeah? And there is also a saying in India, if you are lucky, you say, I haven't done anything. These are the merits of my parents. They did some good thing, and their merit we are carrying, we are enjoying. So, when you are taking benefit of your parents' good deeds, you also contribute from your good deeds to their well-being. So don't worry. Tomorrow we'll discuss more about what is Deva. Yeah? The dimension of Deva. Now, whatever you have heard last hour and a half, just sit for a while, recollect. You know, you have heard, you have to do it manan, means contemplate on it. What is that? What did you take from this? Okay? And then for a few minutes, revise. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
好，稍微看了一个段落，所以不管是做什么，就是我们每天就是在我们的生命做这些，其实它就是一种庆祝我们的生命，这就是游戏，就是本身呢，它就可以带给你一种满足跟快乐。不是没有一个目的或一个，但是这个没有目的呢，它又不是空的，就是所以我们说有个清晰的头脑、纯净的心灵、自发性的行动，就是你就去做，在这个里面呢，就是这里面有一个微微的东西，就是它不是完全没有一个边界，有一个东西呢。你会自然的知道，就是这个隐约后面有说我们会说 city， 就是后面有一个微微的东西，这个本我。所以你即是呢，就是在完全的放空，也就是几乎是没有太多念头，是纯净的意识。可是，在那个当下呢，你好像又能够去看到所有的一切。就是在那个当下里面呢，你不是完全空的，就是你可以知道你该知道的事情，会去看到所有的事情。所以在这个里面呢，其实 你就是我走在这个路上，就好像是他就是你完全的展现自己，就是在做你该做的事情，然后你也会微微的会不会？所以这个我们说，直觉或是这个就是本我，就是你隐约呢，它会让你走到一个好像有一个磁力或者一个符，就是你隐约会走在你该走的路上，对不对？所以我们明天就会进入这个生命的次元，对不对？好，今天就到这里，谢谢，
谢谢老师，谢谢。
谢谢老师，谢谢两位老师，
谢谢，
感恩老师。
好哦，我来结束哦，好来。